Ah, yes, the ISU Congress, where the future of our sport is decided. This meeting is coming up in Spain next month. In one of my daily chats, I mentioned it because they had to issue a statement saying they'll wait and see what happens, since, of course, this is in the exact location where that hantavirus ship had to dock, which is truly the most ISU thing to ever happen. But what is Congress? Without getting too in the weeds for you guys here, the ISU is over figure skating, speed skating, hold this event every 2 years to kind of shape the future of these sports. They decide rules, things like athlete eligibility when you're talking about the Russians potentially coming back. They elect leadership. There's a lot of moving pieces here. Again, I don't want to get too in the weeds. They're changing a little bit of the leadership structure. They'll elect some new leaders, but perhaps what you care the most about as a skating fan is some of these rule changes. I feel like this is typical of many large organizations, but things that are being implemented now were decided at the last Congress in 2024. So the big rule changes you're about to see coming will not be impacted by this. That was already decided. It includes things like the new choreographic spin, removing a jump from the free skate. It gets a little messy because I think a lot of skaters, coaches, and choreographers feel like they don't have a voice in this, that they don't agree with some of the rule changes, and there's no real way to convey that. Or at least if they convey it, they're not being heard. Then you get into this big 2030 push, this vision, where there's been talks of moving the skating season around, adding some competitions. Essentially, they've been kind of throwing things at the wall to see what will stick to try to regain skating's popularity. A lot of this stuff was not sent out to any skaters, coaches. It was just sent out to the federation. A lot of what we know is just what's been leaked by some media outlets. However, Phil Hirsch, who's a figure skating reporter, recently reported that all this has been pushed to 2030 at the earliest. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out of this. We'll see what they decide about the Russian athletes coming back. I think that might be on the table here too. But hopefully that answers it. Every 2 years, they decide on the future of figure skating. TLDR.